Okay, hi guys. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this works. Um, Now, excuse the noise once again. I'm outside, so you'll hear lots and lots of birds. We've had a little bit of rain, which is awesome. The birds are loving it. So are the people that spin their wheels around corners, they love it too. But, anyways, I am here to respond to Nat Williams. I will leave the link to her video below, to her channel. She's issued a challenge, a junk mail challenge. Now, as you know who follow my channel, I use a lot of junk mail in my projects because that's my mission, to try and find as many ways to use junk mail as I possibly can. Now, Nat, I have made a few journals out of just junk mail. I'll leave the link to that video up in the corner as well as below. I did that this last year. I've made a couple of them. Here are just two that I've done. I'll quickly walk through them. I honestly don't fancy making another one, but what I will do is make other things out of junk mail. Who knows, I might make one. So if I don't get entered into the challenge, that's fine. But honestly, I've made a lot of these and I just, don't fancy making another. But I'll walk through them with you just to show that these are entirely made from junk mail. I'll just do a quick flip through. This is deli paper from the deli. So anyway, so every page is junk mail. There's two to three pages, probably 2 pages stuck together if I remember from my video. It is the type of journal that lays flattish. Like I said, the other video will show how this is made or give you some ideas to help you enter the challenge for Nat. If you're stuck, if people are watching and they want to do it, if you were stuck, the video will show you how this is made. So there's this one here that's ready to go. I do have another 2 of these downstairs. Oh, I just knocked over my pot there. Okay, so these, I've got another 2 of these downstairs. This is just a recycled cardboard that is on that one. Now, this one here, as you guys know, is the one that I use for my art journal. Once this is full, I will attack one of the other ones. That's just napkin. But all the pages in here were and still are junk mail. I've just embellished and decorated the pages. This was some experimenting I did with some rubbings, some transfers. I think they were, that was gesso transfer. This was Mod Podge, I think. Can't remember offhand. And a little window there. I still don't know what to put on this page. There's another one that I've done. Excuse me. And this one here. So yeah, this one here you probably haven't seen yet if you're following my channel. But as you can see, there's our junk mail down in there. So I've stuck a few pages together to make them this thick. Just a little pocket and just some experimenting with some egg carton that I was fiddling with. There's my little metal door. A little charm I made out of an old peg and a bottle cap that I found that I've squashed. Yeah, I was working on something here. I've still got to decide what I want to do there. It's just a bit of gutter guard that come out of our gutter, so I chopped it up. That's what you do. Anyway, so this one here, I've still got to fill up. But anyway, so I've made, like I said, Nat, I've made a few of these. I suppose I could make a little traveller's one. But anyway, moving on to what I am doing at the moment out of junk mail, and that is making these little tiny pillow beads. Look at them, aren't they cute? Let me just move the camera down. I'm learning how to do this, guys. I'm getting all tech savvy. Let's see if I can freeze it. And the whole thing will freeze. Anyway, can we see? I'll move this up. Aren't they cute? Now that's just junk mail. So I've made a few in here. I've also been rolling some beads. I'm limited to what I can do upstairs here because all my supplies, as you know, are downstairs in my dungeon. So I've only got the basic supplies up here. But anyway, so what I will do is I will cut a few of these and I'll show you how to use these, how to make these pillow beads just quickly. And then we'll go from there. How about that? These will be perfect to decorate your journals with. Let me have a look. I'm trying to do this on the side, so bear with me, guys. I'll probably end up chopping my arm off or something. Now, this size here is about 2.25 centimeters. No, sorry, 1.5 centimeters wide. So I like that size bead. I'll show you a few of the bigger ones, but I do like that size. So let me see if I can do this on an angle without chopping me fingers off. Oh, I think I missed. There we go. So I need 4 of these at 2.5 centimeters. Sorry, 1.5. I don't know where I'm getting 2.5 centimeters from. 1.5 centimeters. And I went way off there, didn't I? But that's okay. It's all good. Okay. Give this a chop. Now, the only reason I'm using 4 is, yeah, I'm not very good on an angle, guys. I'm not getting much leverage. All right. Is because this is junk mail, it's very thin, thin paper. So it's a lot easier to glue, to use 4 strips. Sorry, you don't glue, well, you do glue, but you'll see. I was bored the other day and I was looking at YouTube and Shannon Green popped up and she was making these. It just popped up in my recommended newsfeed and I thought I would give it a go. So I'll just glue 2 of these together. Now what you've got to remember is when you make these is that your pretty side, so whatever you want to show on the front here, has to be on the back. So because this is a fairly pretty end bit, you will see that like along there. So I'll put that towards that way. And this one here doesn't really matter. So I'll do that way. So we glue it on a bit of an angle. I hope you guys can see. Glue it on a, not a big angle, just a little bit because it's got to, it just sits better that way. Let me see if you can see. It's just slightly off. Alright, so we flip it over. And, excuse me guys, we go over. Now don't make that. Now Shannon explains all this a lot better than me. You know me, I just get in and do it. So if you want an in-depth walkthrough, please duck over to Shannon's page and check it out. But we go over and under, and you've got to make sure that as this comes into a point that it lines up in the middle of your square. And I'll show you why in a minute. All right. So this one we go over and under. Now adjust this one to go in the middle. So you want it to sit in the middle of your square. This camera's at a weird angle again. All right. And you just keep doing that over, over, You can use one strand of paper, but I just find for these beads 2 gives them a bit more depth, and they're a little bit more sturdy. I won't be making, you can probably use 3 if you wanted to make like a really heavy duty bead. But I'm not making jewelry or anything with them. These are just going to be beads to decorate journals and to be used as dangles, etc., etc. That's all these will be used for. So we just keep going to the bottom, around, bottom. Oops, lost that. Now see how sort of like in the middle there? Excuse my horrible nails, guys. They're covered in glue. I've got all glue and horrible fingers. Anyway. Okay, so when it gets to about here, this is when I glue my bits together. So let me just get this top one, and I'll stick that to the bottom section. Same as that one, just so it's a lot easier to control them when they're together at this stage. Alright, now you're next. You've got to go, oh, I've already done that one. I've got to go up. Alrighty. So around. And sticky glue. Now I've just lost that, see? Ugh. Alright. There we go. Oh. Just trying to get this little bit here. So as you can see, they're fiddly, but oh, they are pretty. Some of them turn out really pretty. Alright, so there we have one bead. 2 to me works great. I'm very happy with the way they turn out. Look at this one here. Look. And then we got this one. They turn out really pretty. Okay, so let me just do another one quickly. I'll do that this way so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, let me just line that up. So we need about 1.5 centimeters. We'll bring that to there. Let me find this. That's better. I'll have to turn it this way. Because my cutting board's not quite long enough. So you can see what I'm doing this way. Okay. Let me just do one more. I might do white on the outside this time, so let me glue that so that lines up as well as can be expected. And this one. And just to hold it, and then move that out of the road. Okay, so we ready? We go. The bottom one's a little bit bigger than that, but that's okay. That'll give nice interest. Okay. Let's see if I can move this over a little bit. How's that? Is that better? I don't know. Different desk, different lights, different setup. Everything's weird. Can you hear our birds? Garden full of them. We're surrounded by trees. So all those birds you hear are all wild. Enjoying the rain, enjoying the nice freshness of everything. We've got umbrella trees out the side of the house, and they have, I reckon they look like octopus tentacles. They have really long, I don't know, flowers on them, and they have berries, and the I'm trying to think what they are. A little blue and green birds. You think I'd know what they are, wouldn't you? Anyway, they get out in the trees and they eat the berries, and I swear it's happy hour because it sounds like the way they carry on as if they're getting drunk out there. It is so funny. So it's the birds' happy hour out there at the moment, eating those berries. Yesterday was a lovely day. I attempted to record a video yesterday, but our RAF base decided it had other ideas, and it was doing flybys. So all I could hear all afternoon and all day were aeroplanes. And I've done something wrong there, but that's okay. It still works. It's more of a rectangle. There we go. So, anyway, that's how you make those, guys. Let me just grab what I've done. So what I do is when I... Where's this one here? Why isn't it sitting down? Now, this is my high-tech drawing rack. It's just a cup holder from, I think this was Hungry Jack's. With some drinks in it. So I give the beads a coat of Mod Podge. So when they're dry, I take them off. So these are junk mail. Aren't they pretty, guys? Lorikeets, that's what the word I was looking for. Our lorikeets are having happy hour. There we go. I knew I'd remember the name of them. Now these are just some ends that I rolled earlier. These have got to be lacquered, so I'll leave them aside. But there you go, guys. Look at this. Aren't they just beautiful? I love the patterns on them. Look. So this is another idea of what you can do with your junk mail. Look at that. So like I said, pop over to Shannon's. She will explain this in a lot more detail. These are ones that I've done over the last couple of days. Now, with these junk mail ones here, these were I think 2 centimeters. So these are 2 centimeters, and these are 1.5 or 1 1/4. So you can tell the difference there. But these ones here, look, I've put a little bit of napkin. I put some gesso over one end, so that's what it looks like on the back. So I gessoed the front and I stuck a napkin down and some gold leaf. Look at that. Let me just wash my paws. I've got some water here. Just glue sticks and junk mail. I'm not finger friendly, guys. All right. Okay, that might be a little bit better. So these, that's just a normal plain junk mail one. There's another one. Let me see the ones that I decorated. Just playing around, and I thought I'd give the napkins a go on one side. There we go. You see that? Bit of gold leaf. I'll bring this up a bit closer. Look at that. Whoops. There we go. So that's an idea you can do with them. Add some napkins. These ones here, these little shiny gold ones, are actually a Moccona coffee label that I have taken off one of my jars here, and I've chopped it up into my little triangle strips that I've used for these, and I've made little tiny ones out of a Moccona strip. So you can use anything to make these. These are book page ends. I had ends left over from when I made my dangles earlier on last week. So I thought I'd experiment with some and some inking, and this, so they're just the ends of book pages. This one here is about 2 centimeters, a little bit bigger, might have been 1.5. But yeah, so these are all book pages apart from them. Moccona, that's junk mail. So you can make them any size. It depends on how what your strips are. These are 1 centimeters, so they're 1 centimeter strips. They're 1 1/4. They're 1 1/2. So there's the different sizes that I've made. Oh, and plus you've got the big kahuna there. Look. But guys, they are so much fun to make. So easy. It gives me something to do while I'm up here, because like I said, all my beads are downstairs. So I'm just using what I can up here. Yeah, but they're fun. Give them a go. Experiment. I do love this with the napkins and the gold leaf. I really do. I like that. So I'm going to be doing some more of those. But anyway, I hope this helps you with your ideas on what to use and how to use your junk mail to make pretty little things to put in your junk journal that you're making out of junk mail for Nat's challenge. So it's just an idea of, like I said, what you can do. So there's those ones. It looks like a little jar of candy, doesn't it? So pretty. And it's like those boiled lollies that we used to have as kids. And then there's the old paper tubes. Now that one there's come undone. Poor little bead. Come out here and we fix you. There it is. So who would have thought that junk mail can be so beautiful, hey guys? Absolutely can be. Anyway, well, I hope this helps you. I will be back with another video hopefully in the next day or two, and I will give some more ideas on what to use junk mail for to put in your journals. And then hopefully at the end of the month we can see what everybody has been doing and adding to their journals. Okay, well, that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching, Until the next video, give your loved ones a hug. They're precious. And I shall catch up with you all soon. Bye for now.